There it is. Champions, the Scenic Lancers.
Back three. The Union's dirty. Golden once again. One gold, not enough. How about 2 district gold and 2 state gold for the Lady Lancers?
The top local athletes and the top sports moments all featured here, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com.
9 seconds. Anderson into the corner, is forced for 3. Shot! Take time, take time.
Throw again, directing traffic, going for the quarterback in the end zone. Touchdown!
Featuring over 100 broadcasts of county events in over a dozen sports. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Good afternoon, coming to you live from the UPMC Event Center at Robert Morris University, WPIAL Volleyball Championship Day. Here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP, as the 2A championship match between the 2-seed Shenango Wildcats and the 1-seeded Freeport by Mainly Chiropractic, keeping you in the game. By Luxembourg, Garvin, Kelly, and George, keeping promises for over 80 years. By Castle Asphalt, make your vision a reality. By the Red Zone, score big at the Red Zone. By Medor Bonner Locks, a community firm dedicated to protecting your possessions. By Cunningham Funeral Home, let our family help your family. By the Crane Room Grill, family-owned restaurant, brewery, and banquet center. By Ponch's Insurance, love the life you live, worried free. By Joseph's Marketplace, Newcastle's family-owned hometown restaurant and grocery store. By Penn Ohio Bottled Water, home and business bottled water delivery. By Doran Concrete, residential and commercial concrete contractors. By the Crane Room Grill, family-owned restaurant, brewery, and banquet center. By Michael Kirkwood Jr. and Castle Realty, people you know, people you trust. By Doran Concrete, residential, commercial, concrete contractors. By DNR Lawn Care, have your lawn done right. By Hatch Early Learning System. By Works in Progress. By the Lawrence County Child and Youth Services. By the Tri-County Principals Association. By Something for Your Wall Photography. And by the Lawrence County Community Action Partnership. A pleasant good afternoon here from Robert Morris University. Alongside Lee Moan, I'm James Dodson. I'm going to catch my breath while Lee tells you a little bit about this great 1-versus-2 match that we're about to have here for the WPIAL Championship.
You act like you're old or something. You've been running around, but yeah, it's going to be a fun one. The WPIAL committee got it right, 1 versus 2. You like to see that. Shenango Wildcats versus the Freeport Yellowjackets in Freeport. I got to see them the first game of the year against North Allegheny, and talking to Coach Tom Phillips in his 22nd season for Freeport. I said, I think you're probably a little bit better than that first match, and he responded, it's nice to get kicked in the face every once in a while because you learn more from getting beat 3-0 than you do winning 3-0. And I have to agree with that statement. But Coach Phillips has been just doing a great job with this volleyball program. They've won. They were in 3A last year, and they won the 3A championship, got bumped down to 2A. They have 6 WPIAL titles. They got 5 in 2A coming in 2010, 13, 15, 16, and 19, and then the 3A title game this year. So it's a story program here at Freeport. So number 1 seed, well-deserved. They're going to be taking on the Shenango Wildcats, which they look loose. And, Coach Greg Dugan looks loose himself.
Oh, absolutely. And, he wasn't had some mince words with us either. It's like, hey, we're not changing anything. We are going to do what got us here. We're taking on not only the number 1 team in the district, but the number 1 team in the state in the Freeport Yellowjackets. They're ready to go. They had good practices leading up to this match, including one this morning, he said, even getting ready for today. So, yeah, the team's loose. They're having fun. They're enjoying themselves. This is a great opportunity. And even when they won the WPIAL Championship a few years ago for Shenango, kind of underdogs in that match as well, and able to come out victorious. So you get here, anything is possible. We've already seen 1 2-seed win in the opening match in the Fraser Commodores in Class 1A. So
and
there you go.
3-0 too. They dominated that match against Sarah Catholic. And Sarah Catholic, they knocked off the 5-time defending champion Bishop Hannibal Crusaders. So everybody thought, okay, Sarah Catholic's going to be the team to beat. Well, Fraser said,
This is our Luxembourg Garvin, Kelly, and George pregame show. Let their law firm of 80-rated attorneys and super lawyers guide you through the legal process. Luxembourg Garvin, Kelly, and George have been keeping promises for over 80 years. Tell you what, let's step aside, pay a couple bills, come back. We'll continue with the pre-match show. First serve coming in about 7 minutes' time. You're listening at lcsportsnet.com and the Triv Live High School Sports Network.
Whether you're hosting a big party, It's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game. The Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
At our Cunningham Funeral Home and Crematory, we are a proud sixth-generation, family-owned and operated funeral home located centrally in the Newcastle and Neshannock communities. Our large facility and experienced staff allows us to accommodate any family with personalized services. To learn more about our services and pre-planning, visit our website at www.cunninghamfh.com or follow us on Facebook. Allow our family to help your family.
Cold winds blowing, temperatures dropping, and snow is beginning to fall. And then your furnace goes out. LCAP's LIHEAT Crisis Program is here to help. If your furnace is blowing cold air, not turning on, or not reaching the desired temperature, help is right around the corner, whether it needs fixed or replaced. For information, call the Department of Healthy Homes at 724-656-0090. LCAP's Healthy Home Programs are the key to safer living.
For your construction. Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, the cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
I think the key to any attorney-client relationship is trust. My father told me a long time ago, the definition of personal integrity is really simple. Do what you say you're going to do. At LGKG, we've been doing that for over 80 years.
WPIAL 2A championship time here. Lee Moans, Shenango coming in to this contest. Only one loss on the year. It came in the season finale. 16-1 record for the Shenango Wildcats out of Section 1. Freeport, 18th consecutive section championship for the Yellowjackets, and they have a 19-2 record. You talked briefly about Coach Phillips and, getting that punch in the mouth early in the season. Might be able to say the same thing for Coach Dugan's Wildcats, losing in that season finale in the great match we got to see at Neshannock. Maybe kind of just that spur you need right before playoff time.
Yeah, I think you really get punched in the mouth, but it was a
right.
But it was a crush.
It's a wake-up call.
Yeah,
right?
it definitely is a wake-up call. It's like, hey, we're not unbeatable. Any team could beat us in any night, and that's a very good Neshannock program. Volleyball team, we had a fun night over there, but Shenango not as much fun. But that's the wake-up call you need sometimes, and they performed well in the playoffs, and hopefully one more good match here to bring home a WPIAL championship.
Yeah, let's talk about this Shenango team under 31st-year head coach Greg Dugan. First, let's just say that. 31 years for Coach Dugan, 22 years for Coach Phillips. So you got some very experienced coaches. Make sure you don't carry the one on this problem. That's 53 total years there, Lee. The outside hitters for Shenango, arguably the best combination that you will find with Kylie Rubin. She's a two-time all-district player as an outside hitter. She's going to IUP for volleyball. Emily Fedrizzi, a player who, when you talk to all the coaches and everyone around the Shenango program, says that she can take over a match at will when she is on. And we saw that in the quarterfinals match at home against South Park. She just lit up the stat sheet with kill after kill after kill. But you got to give a lot of credit to the setter, Elise Lenhart, second team all-district last year, this year as a setter. You know that she's going to be somebody who is key in any volleyball match. If the setter's putting it in the right spot, that's when your hitters can attack at will.
And for the Freeport Yellowjackets key players, you're going to be hearing from them. They have 10 returning letter winners. Senior setter Cassidy Dell, she was the first team All-WPIAL section last year. And the senior libero Ava Solis was a second team All-WPIAL selection last year. She's also plays basketball at Freeport also. We're getting ready. What a great facility here at RMU. The third or fourth year here?
Sounds about right.
Somewhere around there. So it's a great facility for volleyball or anything in that matter. So it's been a great facility, and we're going to be getting ready for today's national anthem here. And that's thought maybe Adam Gusky might be the PA announcer, but it is not Adam over there. Might get him later on.
Yeah, he must be here for the 3 and 4A games, which Lee Moan will be here all day long, and you know what? He loves every minute of it.
Every minute of it. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be enjoying the third game, but nothing against the teams. But
that's when you're going to go and enjoy some Chick-fil-A over there in the corner. And right now,
the fourth game we will be.
Yeah. Right now, we'll pause to the playing of our national anthem.
James, let's see if we can just pick up the Castle Realty starting lineups from our PA announcer today.
And now, today's starting lineup for the number 2 team, Shenango Wildcats. Number 5, Peter. Number 7, Peter. Number 8, Peter. Number 9, Joey. Number 11, Junior Number 12, the junior Number 19, the sophomore Number 20, the junior defensive specialist, Maria Ryan. Number 25, the junior Maddie Hall. Number 28, the senior Number 30, that's junior defensive specialist, Abby Day. And number 33, that's junior outside hitter, Ivy Freeman. The Wildcats are coached by Greg Gibbons and assisted by Casey Snell. And now, here's the Shenango FC Freeport Yellowjackets. Number 1, freshman outside hitter, Peyton Wood. Number 2, was junior defensive specialist, David Taylor. Number 3, sophomore outside hitter, Rudy Berg. Number 5, was sophomore Isabel Burton. Number 6, freshman defensive specialist, Peyton Benny. Number 7, senior outside hitter, Andrew Skyrie. Number 8, freshman setter, Jessica. Number 9, senior defensive specialist, Anna Carnahan. Number 11, senior outside hitter, Natalie Bowman. Number 12, sophomore setter, Ava Clare. Number 13, sophomore outside hitter, Elena Luther. Number 14, senior hitter, Patty Hellbrand. Number 18, sophomore defensive specialist, Sylvia Franco. Number 19, junior hitter, Anna England. Number 23, senior center, Ashley Bell. Number 24, junior hitter, Justin Russo. Number 25, sophomore outside hitter, Leah Beckham. Number 31, Number 42, one junior, ready. And number 87, junior outfielder, Sydney Spencer. The Yellowjackets are led by Tom Phillips, assisted by Jeff Richter, Dave Phillips, John Bell, and Brett Reister.
And that's your Castle Realty starting lineup, sponsored by Michael Kirkwood. You can call it a 724-301-1482 for your residential or commercial properties. And that was your LGKG pregame show. Let their law firm of AV-rated attorneys and super lawyers guide you through the legal process. Luxembourg, Garbutt, Kelly, and George, keeping promises for over 80 years.
That's Lee Mona. I'm James Dotson. Real quick, Lee, Coach Dugan gave us a couple of keys to this match.
Aggressiveness. That was basically the key right there, aggressive. Don't let them hit it at you. We want to be aggressive. We want to smash the ball in their face, basically, instead of letting them smash the ball in our face. So if we see if they're going to be able to play that out here today.
We thank Coach Dugan, Coach Phillips for talking to us pre-match, and we're going to have a lot of fun here today. Game 2 of 4 on the Triple Live High School Sports Network. So let's get that out of the way right now. This game and the broadcast right to this game is the sole and exclusive property of the WPIAL and the Triple Live High School Sports Network. Any use of this broadcast is intended exclusively for the benefit of the listening and viewing audience. Any use, broadcast, or distribution of this broadcast without the express written consent from the WPIAL and Trip Total Media is strictly prohibited. Freeport are in their white uniforms. They will be on the right side as you're listening to us at lcsportsnet.com or on the Triple Live High School Sports Network. With the gold numerals and jackets written on the back. Freeport's libero, Ava Solis, checking in the blue. That's what Shenango's wearing. The blue and gold kind of faded out along the front. And their libero, Ashley DeCarbo, in there wearing the white uniforms. They're going left to right as you listen to us.
Yeah, Cannon, the first winner today, we said the Fraser Commodores. Cannon used the Dawn Rebel phrase of down goes Fraser because they won. Up goes Fraser. Up goes Fraser.
First serve coming from the Freeport side. That was Whitlinger to serve it up. Bump set to the near side. It'll be a free ball on the first possession. Set coming from Grace Beach on the back set. Cross-court effort. Dug out in the back line by Rubin. Cross-court, and it's going to be blocked on Fadrizi's attempt. Here's a bump set from the libero. Fadrizi will try again, going for the back corner, and it'll work. First point of the match will go to the Shenango Wildcats on Fadrizi's kill.
So good job. And you start with the overpass. It's like, not a good way to start, but Shenango hung right in there. Fadrizi will go back to serve.
Emily Fadrizi, third team All-District last year. Jump serve there, dug out in the back line by Soilus. Set into the middle, and a hefty swing from the middle position.
That was I thought it was Cassidy Dell, number 23 is who I thought it was.
I thought it was too, but they had her listed as a setter, so she's going to be probably setting at times as well. Grace Beach.
Well, when you have the talent to move people around.
Right. So we'll check with that. Should be a 6-2 rotation, and there's a service error from Freeport's Ava Soilus. So 2-1 Shenango with the advantage here to start the match. That will send Elise Lenhart, the Cat setter, back to serve in front of the blackout of the Shenango student section standing behind her. Good topspin serve, dug out in the back line by Whitlinger. They'll set towards the far side, dug out by DeCarbo. Lenhart goes far side. Rubin's attempted block. Point, Freeport. I believe that was the big 6-footer Joyce Russo in there for the block, Lee.
Sure was.
So no service points through the first 4 attempts. Tied at 2 here in the opening set of this best-of-5 set match. Back to serve is Cassidy Dell. DeCarbo gets the dig, tap over, and good find in the donut hole by Kylie Rubin.
Like to see that little dump in there, like you said, in that donut hole. Nice job by her. Kylie Rubin, we mentioned earlier, going to IUP. Also on the homecoming court was Kylie.
Far side set. DeCarbo tries to get the dig going and giving chase to Lenhart, but she's going to run out of real estate. Kill for Freeport. So no service points here yet, Lee.
Yeah, back and forth we go.
Serving up 87, Sydney Selker. I wonder why 87 when the first name is Sydney. Overpass on the dig, and tapping it right back over for the kill was McKenna Emmerich, just taking advantage of the overpass.
Yeah, McKenna Emmerich perfectly placed, too.
Yeah, a little bit of touch, too. Could have landed home, knew where the open spot was. Kylie Rubin now to serve. Another good jump serve, dug out in the back line by Whitlinger. Set to the middle, and it's going to go long.
No fingertips either. Thought maybe it caught finger, but it did not.
It was Cassidy Dell who was on the set on that one, so very interesting. Kind of like you've seen the Shenango with Erilyn Nogue, being a setter at times and being the swinger at times. That's the first service point we've seen today, and it came off of the arm of Rubin. Back to serve again. Dug out by the Freeport libero. This time Dell will set far side and get called for the lift.
Yeah, Mia Tuman does that a lot for North Allegheny, too. You set and swing and do a little bit of everything. Nice to have that kind of flexibility on your team.
Now, it gives you a lot of options in your rotation. It gives you a chance to do a 6-2. How about that perfect knuckleball serve from Rubin? Well controlled, though, by Freeport. Far side swing, dug out on Whitlinger's effort, and then there's going to be a setting error right back given by Lenhart.
When I see it, you know it's a double. You know it's a setting error.
So each team with a setting error in the first few points. It's a 6-4 advantage for Shenango here in the opening set.
And you'll get that call a little bit more now in your championship. You get the more experienced officials at this level.
Yeah, might get away with that one in regular season play. Far side set and a perfect one. Lenhart finds Fedrizzi for her second kill.
Good to see Fedrizzi off to a great start.
She's got 2, Rubin with 1, Emmerich with 1. And that was another key that Coach didn't mention, but I think it's going to be big, is you know what you're going to get from Fedrizzi and Rubin as your main attackers. Can you get a third player that gets 4, 5, 6 kills maybe? Maria Bryant in to serve it up. She was 5th in the shot put this past year at the WPIALs. Here's a roll shot sent over from Freeport, controlled by DeCarbo. They'll set Fedrizzi, and this time a miss hit goes right into the net. First attacking error against the Shenango Wildcats, still leading 7-5.
Yeah, Fedrizzi planned on going to Kent State for nursing. Tough field there.
Freeport to serve. DeCarbo kind of mishit it. It's going to be a roll shot from the back line. A pretty good one, though, from Rubin. That's going to work out. No one there for second contact on the Freeport side. Rubin gets the point.
I'm surprised Freeport didn't anticipate the block on that one from the far. But good job, Rubin. Get it over.
That was Leah Schreckengoff who served it up. And now the other number 25, Maddie Long, the lefty, will serve for Shenango. Good knuckleball serve. That may have gone long, but Sydney had to go for it. It's going to be a free ball sent over for the Yellowjackets. Lenhart will go far side, looking for Fedrizzi. A little behind her. She tries to tap it over the top. Well read there by Grace Beach. To the near side on a high set. It's going to deflect off the wall and down. Cassidy Dell with the second kill of the match for Freeport.
Well, you don't see that back set like she did there with her hands at her side folded, and then over the back.
Whatever it takes to get control, I guess. 5'11" sophomore Elena Whitlinger. She was a first-team all-section selection. She goes to serve, and they'll get the point as Lenhart's hit goes a little bit long, set maybe just a little bit behind where she wanted it.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Fedrizzi did everything she could there. But unfortunately, just hit long, so Shenango still with a 1-point lead.
8 serving 7. This one goes just long on the serve. The second service error against Freeport. Good call from the bench to let that one go.
Yeah, Rubin looked like she was going to hit, too.
Yeah.
And just backed out at the last second.
Emily Fedrizzi to serve. Dug out by Soilus. Set to the near side. Looking for it there is Sydney Selker. Dug out by Fedrizzi. Here's Rubin with a swing off the wall and kept in play nicely by Hadley Hellgren. But it'll be a free ball sent back over to the Shenango side. Second contact effort. Good dig. Waiting for it was the libero as Lenhart with a hefty left-handed smash. Back to the Freeport side. They'll set to the far side for Freeport. Good dig from Shenango. Can they keep this one in play off the net? They do, but third touch can't go over. Good effort from Maria Bryant, but it's going to work for a kill for Freeport.
Yeah, Maria Bryant with a great dig at the back line, but unfortunately went into the net. Shenango almost keeping it available. The Soilers will go back to serve for the Freeport Yellowjackets. Down 1 here in the first set.
Well, a strong swing on that far side, too. I believe, again, that was Cassidy Dell. Lenhart again will go on second touch. Reading it in the back line is Whitlinger. To the near side for Selker. It's blocked at the wall, but down on the Shenango side for a kill.
Selfer's got a hefty right arm. She can flat out bring it.
5'11" sophomore. One of 5 first-team all-section players on this Freeport squad. Also had a couple of second-teamers and a couple of third-teamers for all-section play this year. Lenhart goes far side for Rubin. Herbeth swinging a knife with authority for the kill to give Shenango the lead back 10-9.
So the usual suspects right now for the Shenango Wildcats.
3 for Rubin, 2 for Fedrizzi unofficially on the kills tally. Lenhart setting them up well, but then puts this one right into the net on the serve. So it's the first service error against Shenango. Ties it back up at 10 here in the opening set.
Yeah, not a bad crowd on hand for a Saturday afternoon.
Well, to tell you what, there was no parking whatsoever when I got here. The 1A match was still going on. Lenhart sets to the middle. Rubin puts it into the wall and will work out. Kill number 4. Took a little off of it. A little bit of a changeup kind of worked to her advantage.
I'm screened at times, so you get a nice view for the most part, as long as you tilt.
We're going to do the bob and weave all night long.
That's all right.
Overpass on serve receive. The 50-50 ball won by Rubin. Kylie Rubin, the 2-time all-district selection. Likely going to be a third-timer. She's really controlling this opening set.
Yeah, and she's probably maybe even better at basketball, too, which we'll get into later on.
She's hoping that she can't go practice for Coach Ricky LaRocco's squad for some time still. Quick set in the middle and maybe a little miscommunication. Josie Russo not on the same page with the setter. They're going to communicate after that one because that was a very uncharacteristic play for Freeport. 13 serving 10. Another good serve from DeCarbo. Dell going to set far side this time. Deflected at the wall. We're going to have a whistle. I think we have a net violation. And it is on the follow-through against Freeport. Schreckengoff is the one who hit it, apparently, according to that.
That's a tough call.
So 3 straight service points from Ashley DeCarbo. Shenango with a 4-point advantage. Dell sets middle. Better set. And that one goes straight into the net. And Shenango apparently got a piece of it with the block. They're going to get the point anyway. As miss hit by Schreckengoff.
Yeah, I agree with you. I thought that ball went straight into the net also, but they ruled it was a block. Freeport another chance, but goes back into the net. So biggest lead of the night or the afternoon. If you be technical here.
Thank you, Mr. Justin Aller, one of the camera officials right in front of us, taking some great shots. Getting the ball retrieval for us. Almost an overpass on serve receive, and trying to save it was Dell, but called to the lift in the process. This serve of Ashley DeCarbo causing some issues for Freeport.
And here comes the Ponce Insurance timeout. A well-needed Ponce Insurance timeout. You can call Agent Dan Ponce, Jessica Weiland, or Tracy Giddings to get started today. You can visit PonceInsurance.com. Request a quote for auto, home, business, or life insurance. PonceInsurance.com. Love the life you live, worry-free.
While the teams are over there, they're going to get some with the Ponce Insurance timeout, I should say, get themselves some Penn Ohio bottled water while they're over there. Make sure you give Penn Ohio bottled water a call for delivery of your 3 or 5 gallon water cooler systems, or you can get case in the bottles delivered straight to your home or work. We thank them for their support of all WPIAL sports here at LCSportsNet.com.
Yeah, it's been a fun fall season coming to an end.
Still going, though. We got at least 2 more weeks of it, Lee, because we have, for the first time ever, a Lawrence County versus Lawrence County football playoff matchup.
Yeah, Laurel versus Union on Friday night. You can bet your bottom dollar that game's be listened and seen right here on Lawrence County Sports.
Absolutely, it will be. Bump set from DeCarbo is going to go a little bit over the net, so ending the streak after the timeout. That was 5 straight points in a row off the serve of DeCarbo. Now Freeport, can they chip away, trailing 16-11 in the opening set?
The Freeport student section decked out in the Hawaiian theme today.
Lenhart sets to the far side. It's going to get tapped into the wall. May have gone out of bounds. It went right back to Emmerich. It'll be a point for Freeport in the end. And it just came back to Emmerich so quickly she didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah. She's upset at herself.
Yeah, so as soon as she bumped it back up, she's like, oh, why did I do that? Selker on to serve again. Lenhart back set for Rubin, this time blocked at the wall. Up into the air, overpass, but hitting it into the net was Russo of Freeport. Point for Shenango.
Boy, Shenango got away with one there. Russo, 6-footer. Right in her wheelhouse, but into the net.
Yeah, sometimes those overpasses are the toughest ones to hit, though. Your timing is a little bit off if you don't know where the set was coming from. Freeport tried on second contact by the setter. A free ball sent back over to the Freeport side. Here's a middle swing. Net violation, point Cats.
Aren't the nerves supposed to be on the Shenango side right now?
They got nothing to lose here, Lee. Freeport's supposed to win this. They're the defending 3A champions playing in 2A and the number 1 ranked team in the state. Block at the wall off of the swing from Whitlinger. Now Rubin will try to send one back from the back line. Whitlinger will try again, and she'll find an opening in the middle. Good swing to get her first kill.
Let's see if Freeport get back on the roll now.
19-13 your score.
Grace Beach checks in to serve for the Yellowjackets.
Junior, third team all-section selection. Good knuckleball serve. Good dig, Dave. He'll get to it by DeCarbo, and then I think they're going to call going over the net.
That was Lenhart going over the net.
Surprised she even got a fingernail to it, but did make contact with the ball fully over, so point to Freeport. There's one service point, but then they're going to get it right back on a service error. No aces for either team. One service error for Shenango, 3 service errors for Freeport.
And Bryant will come in to serve for Shenango. Looks up at the ceiling, takes a deep breath.
Ready to do a job. Good top spin serve. Dell will set middle, trying to find a donut hole, and a good job defensively by Bryant to dig it out. Pass, though, is off the mark, goes over the net and out of bounds, so point Freeport. Yeah, looked like Maria Bryant was ready to go and throw the shot put again. Leah Schreckengoff, another familiar name in Freeport volleyball. She's on the serve. Rodriguez gets the dig on serve receive, wants it right back, but her swing is blocked. Lenhart has to hit it over on second touch. Back set from Beach. Swung on, and it's dug out in the back line somehow by Bryant, but then on third touch cannot get it over the net. Point Freeport.
Yeah, Lenhart just couldn't get it over. But good, great job of the Shenango. They're playing a nice back line here so far early.
Yeah, pass is just a little bit too low. Lenhart couldn't get it up over the net. Rodriguez, will she get it back again? This time for the middle, looking for the donut hole and finding it.
Along the far sideline. Great touch again.
Unofficially 5 kills apiece for Rubin and Rodriguez. Shenango just 4 points away from an opening set victory, 21-16. As the lefty in to serve, service error from Maddie Long. Point back to Freeport. But they're going to need a run of a few service points here to get back in this opening set. And it's going to be Elena Whitlinger to try to get it done. Her third time to the service line in this opening set. Back set from Lenhart, looking for Dreezy, deflected at the wall. Freeport with possession. They look on second contact. Sprawling effort by Bryant to keep it alive. For Dreezy, big swing this time, dug out by Soylent. Freeport in control. They are not in control. Double contact called on Grace Beach's set.
Yeah, I think they got Soylent in the double contact.
coming alive in this second set.
Got all of it. Or as Randy Gore from the North Allegheny Sports Network likes to say, she brought the hammer.
That was hammer time. Split the block, actually. Near side swing from Rubin. Dug out in the back line. Close to the antenna, and actually it's going to be a point for Shenango as Freeport couldn't quite catch up to it.
Yeah, I think it hit the antenna on the set. Freeport still winning 9-6 here in the second set. They trail 1-0. And there's the deep breath again.
I didn't even need to look at the number to tell it was Maria Bryan.
Yeah.
Love that. Get in the zone. Good sprawling effort by Soyless to get the dig, but double contact against Grace Beach on the set.
You know, showing the emotion. She does it every point now. She goes back and, yep.
Yeah, really.
Yep, she looks at that ceiling, deep breath. She's focused, that's for sure.
Back set this time, a better one from Beach. It's going to be blocked at the wall right back to the Freeport side. This time they'll go to the middle on a little slide play. It's kind of a modified slide, and getting the kill will be Cassidy Dell. Freeport now with a 10-7 advantage here in set number 2. Elena Whitlinger with the 10-7 advantage, serving up for the top-seeded Freeport Yellowjackets, defending Class 3A champions. Padrizzi gets kill number 5 with authority from the far side, and we're going to have to check here between sets with Stats 10 over there, Stats Wonderly, because if 5 kills is correct, that means that Padrizzi is now just 5 away from 1,000 career kills.
What a career.
What a career that is. Maddie Long puts this serve into the net, so point and service right back over to the Jackets. Back to serve, Ava Soyless. She's one of those first-team all-section players this year for Freeport. Tough time on serve receives. It's going to have to be pushed over by Padrizzi. Freeport to the near side, blocked on the effort from Selker. Blocked again. No, that one's straight into the net. 4 contacts called against Freeport. Big credit to that wall in front for the Shenango Wildcats.
It looks like they're trying to get Selker a little bit more involved here in the second set.
Second team all-section last year, first team this year. It's not getting it going here. Blocked the wall by Rubin. She pushes it right back over to the Freeport side. They'll try again on the far side, and good find down the line by Cassidy Dell. She's got great court vision there, Lee.
She does. Yeah, Selker, as we mentioned earlier, a huge Penguins fan.
Or at least her parents were to name her Sydney.
And she is now, too. And that's why she wears 87 and everything she does.
Far side swing from Rubin right down the line. Her 10th kill of the match. We should say it is Sydney spelled differently. Sydney with 2 Y's.
Yes.
S-Y-D-N-E-Y.
But then I believe, if I remember correctly, when she was young, she had another number she liked, but was always taken. So she just decided to go with 87, and the rest is history.
Overpass on serve receive. Buccelli looking for the donut hole. Sprawling effort to keep it alive on both sides, and it's going to work for a Freeport effort, a Freeport point. I believe diving back for it was Schreckengoff.
No, as Cassidy Dell.
Cassidy Dell.
Cassidy Dell went sprawling, went behind her to keep that ball alive. Great job by her.
23, not 25, making that sprawling effort. Overpass on serve receive from Shenango. Back overpass again to the Freeport side. Dell back set to the far side, looking for Schreckengoff. She is on fire.
I like what Freeport did there. They had a chance, the second chance, to really go after it, but they said, let's set this up and let's even get a better point.
And I think we're going to get a Shenango Pontius Insurance timeout, and a good one to just calm the troops a little bit. And that's what you can get when you call Pontius Insurance. Visit Jessica Weiland, Tracy Giddings, and Dan Pontius and get the best rates for your home, auto, life, or business insurance when you use a local insurance agent at Pontius Insurance.
And at the end of the game, we'll have our daily chiropractic play of the game. Seasonal allergies or changes of weather can affect how you feel on a daily basis. Headaches, joint pain, sinus pressure, even congestion can be all alleviated by chiropractic work. Call Daily Chiropractic to schedule an appointment today. But they're not going to crack my back, though.
No, they're not.
And I want to also thank Castle Asphalt. If you're looking for quality and cost-efficient paving and construction services, you come to the right place. Castle Asphalt Construction will make your visions for your projects a reality. Thanks for hopping on board, Castle Asphalt.
And we thank all of our sponsors for everything they do for us, allowing us to bring you this coverage. And you can check it out live or archived here at lcsportsnet.com. Back to the action. Set was behind Ruben, so Freeport back in control. On the near side, blocked at the wall by Julia George. To the far side it goes, and we'll have double contact. Point for Shenango.
Yeah, we'll talk about this a little later on, but Shenango will be in action on Tuesday, but we don't have broadcast rights to that on Tuesday, so we'll touch base a little bit about that later.
Yeah, the PIAA rights a little bit different. Tough set to the middle. How about that? The side of that arm really to push it over by Josie Russo and find an open spot in the front corner.
But the good thing is for volleyball that the rates aren't as bad as, say, football and basketball. So volleyball, not too bad anyways. But nonetheless, we'll touch base with that later on.
15-11 with a Freeport advantage. They're back to serve. They're now in possession on the far side, off the wall and out of bounds. Schreckengoss getting it again, extending it to a 5-point lead. It's the largest lead that Freeport has had in this match. Another good hard left-handed serve from Grace Beach. Back set looking for Rubin, dug out in the back line by Beach. To the near side for Whitlinger. She looks to go over the top, somehow kept alive by Lenhart. Can she keep it inside the antenna? Yes, she can. Freeport now in control. Beach goes in the middle, punched over by Helgren. Back line, roll shot swing, and a good one there by Fedrizzi. Deflected at the wall, still in possession now. It's Freeport, and a big swing and a kill. Elena Whitlinger gets that kill. She and Schreckengoss have just been eating it up here in set number 2, Lee.
Yeah, Coach Dugan looking to her assistant right now, and Caitlin Schnell. Okay, what are we going to do? What are you noticing? What am I noticing? And they're going to have to make some adjustments. Freeport getting it done at the net right now.
Yeah, Beach and Dell have set very well in set number 2. Schreckengoss and Whitlinger have been the main beneficiaries. To the far side for Freeport, dug out by Lenhart. Fedrizzi will swing from the back line. Dug out by Sydney Stalker. Overpass, though, and it's going to be killed down. I believe that was McKenna Emmerich who got her hand to it first again.
Well, I don't know if you saw my hands go in the air. Like, what's with the back step? But boy, Fedrizzi swinging great from that back line.
Oh, his first contact was touched by the setter, Elise Lenhart. That's, don't have the perfect dig, set, and spike. Well, that's what you just got on Freeport's side, and they get a kill right back.
And that was Hadley Helgren with the kill.
And another new name for the Jackets getting her first kill.
Yeah, Helgren, a senior, 5'9".
6 different players for Freeport with a kill, 3 with a kill on the Shenango side. Rubin with the dig. Lenhart sets middle. This one blocked at the net. Swung on again, but dug out by Shenango. Fedrizzi puts this one straight into the net. Point for Freeport, leading 19-12 here in set number 2.
And Helgren getting her name in that stat sheet again with the block and the kill. Yeah, deep roster for Freeport.
Rubin again, dig on service here. They're going to get it right back to her in the back line. Dug out in the back corner, giving chase with Schreckengoss. Looking for the donut hole on second touch was Dell, well read by Shenango. Rubin again has to swing from the back line. This time it's Beach to set in the middle, looking for Hadley Helgren. Good job to dig it out by DeCarbo. Fedrizzi, 50-50 ball at the net. Won by Freeport, though. Sending it back was Whitlinger.
I thought maybe hands might have been over the net, but it was not. We're going to get a Ponson Insurance timeout. Taken by Coach Dugan. Get the best rates and customer service by calling the local agent at Ponce Insurance. Love the life you live. Worry-free. At the end of this game, we'll also have our LCAP Player of the Game, the Learning Tree Child Care Center. Quality child care services available throughout the county for children between the ages 6 weeks old and 5 years, thanks to LCAP. Of course, they're the one that powers the Lawrence County Sports Network. So much different team here in the second set, Mr. Dodson, 20-12 Freeport.
Well, I mean, you kind of said it in the pregame show. We talked about Coach Phillips saying, hey, sometimes you need to get a punch in the mouth early in the year. Well, sometimes you need a punch in the mouth early in a match. And that kind of came out with a big right jab, and Freeport, all the credit to them. They have responded in a big way, especially with Leah Schreckengoff. 4 kills all in this set. Elena Whitlinger leading all Freeport players with 6 kills now, 5 of them coming in this set. Freeport has gotten 8 of the last 10 points in this match.
Yes, Shenango needs to find somebody right now other than Ruben or Fedrizzi to start getting some kills right now.
Tough time on serve receive. Ruben was able to get it. Fedrizzi tracked it down in front of her own bench, but it's a free ball to Freeport. They go far side on a quick set to Cassidy Dell. She's now got 5 kills.
She's just not a setter.
Yeah. There's 4-foot sets, there's 2-foot sets. That one was like a 1-inch set. It was parallel with the tape the entire way over for her to slam it home. 21-12, Freeport trying to get the response here in set 2. Lenhart sets far side for Fedrizzi. Cross court to the back line and down.
Yeah, see if we can get some momentum going in. Second set starting to slip away. Still not over yet, but you want to try to get some momentum here going into the third set.
Yeah, even if you can't come all the way back from this 8-point deficit, you're exactly right, Lee. Just try to get some momentum back to your side. It was Bryant who swung on the serve, somehow keeping it inside the antenna on this near side, was Cassidy Dell. Freeport back in possession, but hitting it straight into the net was Whitlinger. So after all those kills, a missed hit from her. 21-14, feels like Friday night again.
I never saw 21-14.
Yeah, neither did I last night for our home county teams winning last night. There's a block, somehow still alive, though, for Freeport, as it was rejected at the wall by Lenhart. Fedrizzi's attempt is blocked. Now Lenhart has the bump set, looking for Fedrizzi again to the back corner, and it's long. Somehow, some way, Freeport kept that ball in the air if it was blocked back into their face. Bing, bang, boom, like a pinball.
Yeah, I didn't see who it was with a great dig in the back line, but Helgren with another block at the net. Where's she been?
Point with Shenango.
Oh, wow.
And so did not see the call, but there was a lift call earlier in that point. We never heard the whistle. That means that we will have to give Fedrizzi a kill then on that one. Unofficially at 7.
Yeah, unofficially.
Lenhart going for Fedrizzi again, splits the wall and will find its way down.
That's official.
That one's good.
3 straight points.
There's
actually 4, but 3 on the serve.
Yeah, 3 service points, you're right, from Maria Bryant.
She is so focused.
Locked in, as you would say. Sidney was able to get the dig. This swing goes off of the net by Cassidy Dell, but still through the Shenango side.
When you're looking for quality concrete services, contact the experienced professionals at Doran Concrete. Our company is family, locally owned and operated, and has been serving the community for over 30 years. Get residential or commercial concrete services for any size job. Our skilled professionals offer prompt and reliable services at an affordable price. We believe in the principles of honesty, integrity, and reliability. Get in touch with us for exceptional concrete services at prices that you can afford.
Welcome back to the UPMC Event Center as we are getting ready for set number 3 now. One set apiece. Shenango taking set 1, 25-19, but the top seed Freeport taking set number 2, 25-18. A good little run at the end there of the set for Shenango at least. Maybe a little momentum here, Lee, coming into the all-important set 3?
Yeah, I think they definitely got some momentum for sure. It was nice to see them bounce back after that timeout. And see how things play out here in set number 3. By the way, that's your scoring summary sponsored by Joseph Marketplace and family owned and operated since 1915. And sorry for the technical difficulty. I guess we lost connection there.
Yeah, I think we lost it right on set point where we had a shot that went into the antenna to end the set. Freeport has first serve. They have first swing as well. Strong effort by Asher DeCarbo to keep this play alive. Roll shot by Fedrizzi, giving chase in Freeport to the far side. Swung on, and it's going to pinball around and make its way down for the kill. Cassidy Dell.
Good start here for the Freeport Yellowjackets. I love watching Coach Phillips on the sideline. Just sits nice and calm in a bit. Legs crossed, got the clipboard out there, no motion.
Now, he never got to experience this sort of thing because he didn't even learn the game of volleyball until he was 25. Played in the co-ed league with his wife.
It's just hard to believe, isn't it?
Fedrizzi gets the kill. We're talking with Trip Live, Kyle Dawson, confirming we both have that as kill number 9, which means one more is number 1,000 of her career. Fedrizzi off the net with an ace. We'll take it. Her second ace of the match.
Yeah, Coach Phillip, he won an Ohio State championship on a 45 and older team, and he has 3 volleyball courts, sand volleyball courts at his house.
You wonder where his, quote, 26 daughters, as he likes to put it,
yeah,
where they all like to hang out during the summer. Shenango back in control to the far side for Rubin, and it'll take a deflection and go down. She's in double-digit kills, a 3-1 lead early here in set 3 for Shenango.
Yeah, 20 straight years in the playoffs for the Freeport Yellowjackets. Quite impressive. And 18 straight section titles.
18 straight. He's been at Freeport now for 22 years at his alma mater.
I don't think he's going anywhere anytime soon either.
Not if he doesn't want to, but tell you what, Freeport as a whole not going anywhere anytime soon. Cassidy Dell, her second kill in this set, 7th of the match.
Yeah, you might get another basketball or gymnasium named after him here pretty soon.
Coach Dugan on the other side, just as seasoned.
Yeah.
31 years at the helm. Slippery Rock, Laurel, Shenango, amongst others. Rubin blocked at the net. Good sprawling effort, Buccelli, to keep it alive and sent over to the Freeport side. Dell to the near side, looking for Selker off the wall and down.
Yeah, I got Coach Dugan is 27th year of coaching.
31st overall. 31st overall.
I thought so. I heard you say it, and I should have just let it go. But that's all right.
Lee can't be Elsa. We get it. Back to serve is Ava Soilis. Tied at 3 here in set number 3. The match tied at 1. Lanhart's not going to be able to get to for second contact. It'll be the first ace of the match for Freeport. Ava Soilis getting it.
That's hard to believe.
Only 2 on the other side for Shenango, both by Fedrizzi. His serve receive has been incredible all night long, Lee.
Key to the match, for sure.
Good knuckleball serve here from Soilis, dug out by Fedrizzi. Rubin with a roll shot from the far side. Soilis digs. Dell sits near side, swung on by Selker, partially deflected at the wall. Fedrizzi digs, gets back to her feet, and then puts it into the net. Felt a little bit rushed as she had to try to get back to her feet, get ready into a swinging position.
Yes, sort of would like to see Shenango go with somebody else in that front line. If, to keep on. I mean, nothing for Jersey and Ruben or Bay. And, you have better opportunities at the front of it than you do from hitting from the back.
Bump set. It's going to be an overpass on the set, and we have a net violation, and it's going to be point for Freeport. Someone at the front line of Shenango made contact with the net. Lenhart was scrambling around. I think Ruben, trying to avoid her, ended up hitting the net.
Ball was in anyway, so would have been a point.
And with that, you had, I think it was Bryant in the back line that was tripping over Fedrizzi, trying to get after that shot. And meanwhile, we have a service error against Toilet. So 1 ace and 3 errors for the libero. 4 serving 6. Shenango trailing in set 3, but tied at 1 set apiece here in this match. Good topspin serve from Elise Lenhart. They set middle, blocked right at the wall by Julia George. Now they go far side. It's a little bit behind the intended target. Free ball sent over to Shenango. Lenhart looks to set Ruben on the far side, and it's going to be a kill right in the middle. Somehow Toilets got to it, but Ruben, good placement.
Wildcats going to take advantage of this rotation right now with Ruben on that front net. Theater.
Elise Lenhart, another good serve. Almost an overpass, somehow touching it and getting it over the net. On second touch was Dell, the setter. She sets again, this time for Selker, deflected at the wall. Shenango in control. Lenhart again looks for Ruben, deflected at the wall, and it'll go all the way into the Freeport student section for yet another Kylie Ruben kill.
Again, she's the one with the hot hand for the Shenango Wildcats right now. She's on that front line. Freeport needs to find an answer here in the third set for her.
Tied at 6 in set number 3. Shenango took set 1, Freeport took set 2. Another great knuckleball serve, the best of the day. Elise Lenhart will get the 8. You know it's good when you can read the writing on the ball as it goes by.
4 straight points. And what's it say on that ball?
It says ace. It says WPIAL. It is the championship match in Class 2A. To the far side, Selker is going to end up getting the kill. Went for the donut hole. DeCarbo got to it, but it goes outside the antenna. Cassidy Dell back to serve. She leads Freeport with 7 kills. Whitlinger with 6. 5 apiece for Selker and Schreckengoff. Good balance offensively right now for Freeport. Fedrizzi, there it is. Number 1,000 in her career comes from the back line. Congratulations to Emily Fedrizzi. 1,000 career kills, her 10th of this match.
And I was waiting for him to throw the... Unfortunately, at a regular home volleyball or any other regular season match, you would get a nice stoppage of play, but I don't think people realize that.
Yeah.
So it goes into the net.
Yeah, it's an error from DeCarbo. Not nearly as easy for everybody to know exactly how many kills there are. I mean, you're at, if you were at a big college match, like an NCAA tournament match, yeah, you'd have the numbers on there, but on the Jumbotron above us, we don't have individual kill tallies. We won't even get those
till after.
Yeah. Ruben puts this one off the wall, but deflection corralled by Soilitz. To the far side it goes, dug out by Freeport. If it was blocked by Shenango, giving chase Julia George, and Lenhart will send it back over. Freeport back in position. Now DeCarbo with a sprawling dig. Free ball back to Freeport. Dell will set near side this time. Blocked at the wall and down for a kill off the head of Julia George. Swung on by Whitlinger for the kill.
The Freeport taking a 1-point lead here in set number 3, tied at 1.
And it's Sydney Selker on the serve. Back set, looking for Ruben. It's down.
Ruben will go back to serve.
Yeah, great back set from Lenhart. Put that one almost on a tee for Kylie Ruben.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about Ruben. Maybe not her best sport. Last year she broke the season record blocks with 72 and rebounds with 303 in a single season. Her sister Mary, softball grad.
Ruben on the service line. They're going to come near side. It's Freeport. And that one I thought went straight into the net, but they're going to say George got a piece of it. Still Shenango back in control, and Fedrizzi picking up where she left off.
1,001. We keep track now, right?
Again, a great set from Lenhart. How about an All-American in track? Was it 8th in the heptathlon that she finished?
For Fedrizzi?
No, for Lenhart, Elise Lenhart.
Lenhart, I believe it was, yeah.
Talking about an all-around athlete.
8th in the country, correct.
Set for the middle, blocked back by McKenna Emmerich, but still in play. Sprawling effort by Rubin to keep it going in the back line. Now Fedrizzi to swing it down the line, and she's eating up, folks. Look out, here comes Emily Fedrizzi.
Yeah, back to Lenhart real quick, too. Her brother Kyle's at JMU, but on the football team.
Or will be. Going to JMU.
Yeah, thank you.
After finished his senior year on the gridiron. There at Glenn Pop Johnson Stadium, Frank Bongivengo Field. Shenango able to take control on the far side. Fedrizzi again. Look out, folks. We said it. She can take over a game.
She's doing it right now.
Wow.
Yeah, she's also part of the track team. Throws the pole vault. Also runs 800 meters.
Kylie Rubin serves it again. Soilus digs it out. Dell will set near side. Great swing, but a better dig in the back line by Lenhart. Rubin will have to send a free ball back over, though, to the Freeport side. Dell again will set near side, looking for Whitlinger, and this time she'll find the opening in between Rubin and DeCarbo. But 3 big service points for Rubin there, with 3 kills from Fedrizzi on all of them, Lee, gives Shenango this 12-10 advantage.
Yeah, Rubin right now on that back line.
Overpass on serve receive, as I think Rubin got kind of tied up with Julia George. Point for the Jackets. Cuts the lead down to 1. With Grace Beach back at the service line. Better serve receive this time from Rubin. Push towards the back corner by Fedrizzi. Good job by Selker to track it down. Now goes Whitlinger looking for the back line, and she finds the opening. Whitlinger now leading the way with 9 kills in the match, and that one ties this third set up at 12 apiece.
Yeah, Whitlinger started off slow.
Yeah, 1 kill in the opening set. 5 in the second, now 3 in the third. Lenhart looking for Fedrizzi, deflected at the wall. Freeport back in possession, but second touch was not the best. Goes into the net. Point Shenango. Maria Bryant will now check in. Defensive specialist.
Looks at the ceiling.
3rd team all-section this year for the defensive specialist. Shenango in control. Bump set from Lenhart. Has to be a roll shot from the back line. And a little bit of luck from the net. And maybe the most excitement, though, we've seen from Kylie Rubin of, hey, I got the kill, as it kind of hung on the top of the net cord and fell in the donut hole.
Oh, she planned that shot. Come on. Perfectly placed.
Freeport. Dell to set. Looking near side again for Whitlinger. Dug out by Rubin in the back line. Lenhart with the dig. Looking for the donut hole. Fedrizzi, well read by Freeport. Whitlinger again on the swing. Hit at the net. Tried to tap it over to Lenhart, but she was rejected at the wall. Whitlinger will get the block and the point.
So just not aces and kills. How about a block now for Whitlinger?
Still surprisingly, a total of 4 aces in this match for the teams combined. Lenhart to the far side. Fedrizzi thought she had an opening on the far side. Beach was there waiting for it on the little tap. Lenhart gets dig here. DeCarbo has to bump set it again for Fedrizzi. Nothing she can do but push it over. To the near side for Dell, deflected at the wall. Lenhart got a piece of it, now sets for Fedrizzi to the back line and down. Ooh. Paints the line in the back corner.
Barely painting the line. I'll say he's playing well at the net right now. McKenna Emmerich's doing a great job at the net, getting hands on balls. as she now goes to the bench, but she's been playing very well at the front line.
Yeah, she checked out of the rotation. Checking in is Maddie Long into that back line to serve it up. Junior lefty kind of handcuffs on the serve. Handcuffs Selker, and it's going to be a free ball sent over by Soylent. Rubin on the receive to Fadrizi on the back line. It's blocked. Rubin somehow gets back to it, though, and double contact, and Lenhart knew it immediately. Only her second setting error of the match, but that's a big one. Gives the point back to Freeport. They trail 15-14 here in set 2. Freeport led this set 6-3. Shenango led 12-9. We've been basically back and forth since. This one goes long, right at the last second. Maria Bryan lets it go, and you saw the deep breath looking to the ceiling before. I think she gave a bigger sigh of relief as that one went just over the line.
I don't know how she got out of the way of it.
With a Matrix-like move. Overpass, trying to tap it down, and doing so is Andrea Buccelli.
Buccelli going to write about that one on the newspaper team at Shenango.
Long serve from Fadrizi, just long and out. Point back to the Freeport Yellowjackets. They trail by 2, 17-15. Tie one set apiece here in this match.
Russo checks back in the front line for the Freeport Yellowjackets.
Soylent to serve. Ava Soylent to libero. Goes right at the opposite libero. DeCarbo able to get the dig. Lenhart sets Fadrizi in the back line. Soylent's dig goes all the way up into the rafters. Here comes Selker with a roll shot. Well read by Shenango. They set Rubin far side, but again, double touch. Limon saw that one the whole way, too.
Yeah. I'll tell you, Soylent has been playing fantastic for Freeport.
You get to wear the special colored jersey, you know something's going right. You know that you are a quality part of this team. The senior libero back to serve. Better set here this time from Lenhart. Goes to Rubin, and it's going to go off of the net, and on the second touch, and able to get it back over the net. Great effort from Russo and company to keep it alive. Now Freeport back on the offensive with Selker dug out, though, by Fadrizi in the back line. Rubin down the line. She keeps adding to her tally. Looked like they had a kill earlier in the point. Freeport kept it alive, but Shenango still gets the tally.
What's your unofficial tally right now for Rubin?
16.
I was going to say 15.
Well, you can average Rubin and Fadrizi, and you would have 15. Rubin, 16. Fadrizi, 14. The rest of the team, 3.
We talked about earlier, they need that third person.
Great swing in the middle there from Russo. Josie Russo in the 6-foot middle. Haven't seen a lot going to her. That's the most powerful swing she's shown. You're right, you need to find that third person, but you've had great net play by McKenna Emmerich, by Andrea Buccelli in the middle, Julia George, a couple rejections at the wall. Sometimes that's not just the kills you need, it's the defense all around. Bump set from the back line from Fadrizi, a miss hit from Rubin, tried to get a little too fancy, and we're tied up at 18. A couple of miss hits on that play.
Yeah, she tried to take a lot off it. She did. She took too much, unfortunately.
The other team has taken their time out in this set. Tied at 18, and miscommunication leads to an ace. Falls right between Rubin and Fadrizi. Freeport ace gives them the lead. Cassidy Dell got the ace. Dell back to serve again. Another tough one. It's going to be an overpass. It'll go out of bounds. Back-to-back aces for Cassidy Dell.
Yeah, here's might be your Paunce's Insurance timeout, and here it comes. Paunce's Insurance. Visit PaunceInsurance.com and request a quote or auto, home, business, or life insurance. Get the best rates and customer service by calling the local agent, Ponce Insurance. PaunceInsurance.com. Love the life you live. Worry free.
Thanks to our friends at Castle Asphalt and Construction. They know the importance of making a good first impression, no matter how elegant your home or office may be. Matching it with a poor road surface out front can make your friends or potential clients regret making the trip. You can get your free estimate by going to castleasphalt.com. They also provide commercial or residential asphalt paving, commercial site work, or commercial line striping. You can find more information and get that free estimate again at castleasphalt.com.
Yeah, I want to thank Art Cunningham Funeral Home. To learn more about their services or pre-planning, you can visit their website, www.cunninghamfh.com. That's www.cunninghamfh.com, or you can also follow them on Facebook. Back and forth we go, isn't it?
It really is.
Looks like Freeport starts, here we go, and then Shenango bounces back. Then Freeport, now then Shenango, and here comes the Yellowjackets with the 2-point lead here in set number 3, tied at 1.
I think this point is the most important of the match, and it's, again, an overpass on serve receive. I don't know what they found with the serve of Cassidy Dell, but 3 straight aces. She found something that is just a little too hot to handle for the Shenango defense. And then she puts this one in the net. Actually almost took off the head of one of her own players.
Fortunate to get her out of there for Shenango.
I think you'll give up, be happy to give up, though, that service error after you get 3 aces in a row. And now trying to return the favor will be Ashley DeCarbo. Bump set is going to come to the near side. Schreckengoss has to send a free ball over, and it goes outside of the antenna. Miss hit, point Shenango. That's what you need, a service point. They'd like another right here from DeCarbo.
Yeah, Hall of Fame coach Heidi Miller says if you hit 50% on those jump serves or those, you get aces like that, you'll take them every time.
4 aces in the match for Freeport, all coming in this set. Dell now the set. She sets near side looking for Schreckengoss. Dug out by Lenhart in the back line. Sprawling effort. DeCarbo keeps it going. Over to Freeport side. They again will set near side looking for Selker, rejected at the wall by George. Selker will try again. This time it gets through and it's dug in the back. What a great play in the back line by Fedrizzi. And then the free ball, though, is going to go just long and out of play. Point Freeport.
Thought maybe he got a piece of line, but they say no.
22-20 here in the all-important set number 3. Selker serving. Lenhart sets for Rubin. Dug out in the back. Freeport with an attempt. It's deflected at the wall. Possession down to Shenango. They go with Rubin cross court and down.
Right down the line for Rubin. She's on that. Now going back to service. Rubin. Fedrizzi at the front line now.
Kylie Rubin heading to IUP. Doesn't want her WPIAL volleyball season to end quite yet. So this will be her last match in WPIAL country. State tournament still to come. This one deflects off the net. Rubin having to give chase in the back corner, able to get to it. Free ball sent over to the back line. It might have gone out, but Selker had to play it. And now Freeport has to send a free ball right back. Rubin. Lenhart setting for Fedrizzi, far side, deflected at the wall. Selker digs. Dell will set it on that far side. Schreckengoss long. We're tied at 22.
What a match. Here comes Coach Phillips, going to call that Pawnson Insurance timeout. The momentum going towards Shenango right now.
It sure is, and hopefully that momentum will continue. Want to give another shout-out to our friends at Luxembourg, Garbutt, Kelly, and George. Let their law firm of AV attorneys and super lawyers guide you through the legal process. Get your free consultation at lgkg.com.
And you can check out some images on Something for Your Wall photography on Twitter, Instagram, courtesy of Something for Your Wall photography. You can capture all those great captured moments. You can search Something for Your Wall on Facebook.
And also, just search Google. You can get to our website. How about check this out? You can get a collage now as well for Something for Your Wall, for a single-player collage, for an entire team of collage, or for an entire season's worth of games, or just a single game. If you want a collage just of great images from this game alone for either one of these teams, or for a combination of them, check it out. Just search Something for Your Wall. Rubin, the serve, tied at 22 after the timeout. Good knuckleball serve again. Soilers gets the dig, but it's going to be a tough time to get it over. Roll shot sent. Pancake dig to keep it alive by DeCarbo. It'll be pushed back by Fedrizzi to Freeport side. Dell sets near side for Whitlinger. This is going to go down, whistle, and a net violation against Shenango.
You said the biggest points of the match. Well, here comes the biggest points of the match right now, James.
Grace Beach, if she can get a service point, it's a Freeport 2-point advantage going into a set point. If Shenango gets it, we're back tied at 23. Lenhart had to give chase all the way around the head official, around the ladder. So Freeport back in possession, and a great swing hanging in the air was Whitlinger. first Freeport player in double-digit kills, and that's a huge point. Set point coming. Red zone set point for Freeport.
The first, we're going to have another Ponce insurance timeout taken. Boy, Whitlinger's has really come alive here, second and third set. As they've started off really slow in the first set before she's really carried this Freeport team here these last two sets.
Castle Asphalt has been in the paving and construction business for 15 years, using top-of-the-line equipment and resources, guaranteeing that your job is done correctly and efficiently. Innovative methods combined with years of experience. That's Castle Asphalt Construction.
Yeah, I want to thank Doran Concrete. They have over 30 years of experience also, James. Doran Concrete's a team of contractors who aren't laying down the blocks for your home or your office job. That's DoranConcrete.com. Need a good serve receive right now.
24-22. Freeport leads here in set 3. Tough time to get serve receive. It's a free ball because sliding in was DeCarbo. Dell sets near side. It's a little bit behind. The intended target blocked the wall on the Shenango side. They keep it alive for Dreezy. She's partially deflected at the wall. Back to Freeport, off the wall and down for the kill. Whitlinger gets the final kill of the set, 25-22. The top seed Freeport takes a 2-1 advantage. Don't go anywhere. Set 4 when we return here at lcsportsnet.com, the Class 2A championship.
Trib Live has a little something for everyone. Sports from high school to the pros. News from across the street and around the world. Arts and entertainment, lifestyles, opinion, weather, photo galleries, video. You can even find your next job, house, and car. So look alive, Pittsburgh, and get the news you want and information you need all in one place. TribLive.com. TribLive.com. News and more 24/7.
Looking for a unique way to expand your business? Advertise on the Lawrence County SportsNet and be seen by thousands of viewers in the area and around the country on over 100 broadcasts each year. Visit lcsportsnet.com and click Advertise with LCSN. DNR Lawn Care can take care of all of your landscaping and grass cutting needs. They're fully insured, accept just about any payment method, and have nearly 20 years of experience in the lawn maintenance business. Call DNR Lawn Care today to schedule an estimate or send them a message on Facebook. DNR Lawn Care. Have your lawn done right.
Cold winds blowing, temperatures dropping, and snow is beginning to fall. And then your furnace goes out. LCAP's LIHEAP Crisis Program is here to help. If your furnace is blowing cold air, not turning on, or not reaching the desired temperature, help is right around the corner, whether it needs fixed or replaced. For information, call the Department of Healthy Homes at 724-656-0090. LCAP's Healthy Home programs are the key to safer living.
Ignite by Hatch is a digital learning environment designed to help pre-K and kindergarten teachers extend their reach to nurture whole child growth while building essential skills for school success. In just 30 minutes of independent playtime per week in school or at home, Ignite by Hatch boosts learning across 7 domains aligned to both state and national standards. Ignite's whole child approach is particularly critical this year as programs address both social-emotional development and learning gaps created due to the global pandemic. Honoring the power of homeschool partnerships, Ignite's parent dashboard and family experiences ensure children have access to learning no matter the environment. With an intuitive design and straightforward implementation, Ignite powerfully extends teachers' reach and impact, boosting children's learning all year long.
For more than 120 years, people have been relying upon Martindale Hubbell's AV preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you're involved in a workers' compensation situation, you should do the same. LGKG has been AV rated for over 40 years.
Set number 4 coming your way. Shenango took set 1. The defending champions and top-seeded Freeport took sets 2 and 3. Shenango gets the first opportunity in set 4. Rubin with the swing dug out by Freeport. Can be a tough free ball to send over and hit off of the roof above the scoreboard above the net. So that is a violation out of play. First point will go to Shenango.
Very important for the Wildcats to get off to a very good start here in set number 4 as they trail 2-1. Unfortunately, Madrizi serves into the net. Made a 1-all. Because both these teams will be back in action on Tuesday in the state playoffs. We're going to get the Beavers or the Grape Pickers.
One of the best nicknames you'll find in the area. Do you have a Grape Picker shirt yet?
Yes, I do, actually.
I figured you had to. This swing goes long, asking for a deflection, and Freeport's not going to get it, and they can't believe it. Whitlinger, very demonstrative about it, and after you get Coach Phillips out of his seat for that one.
I sort of have to agree with Coach Phillips right now. I thought for sure that went off fingertips, but did not get the call.
The official right in front didn't say anything. Neither back judge saw it either. Serve off of the net from Lenhart. Quick set, and this one goes long off of the swing of Russo. No question there. No touch on that one.
Yes, I'm not going to be able to attend the Shenango match, but I better keep my Great Picker shirt in the drawer.
Yeah, that championship in District 10 happening sometime today as well.
It was earlier today, but Russo gets the kill.
Oh, that block came down so quickly after it hit off the wall, I couldn't even tell, but it landed on the Shenango side. So, yes, Russo with kill number 5.
Yeah, since we're using my phone for the broadcast, just stay tuned.
I'll search for it here in a moment. Lenhart sets Rubin in the middle, right down the line. Beautiful swing. It's the first real middle swing that we've seen from Shenango, from either Fedrizzi or Rubin.
Yeah, I believe that match started at noon, if I'm not mistaken, in District 10. The Corey Beavers and the Northeast Great Pickers in the District 10 championship.
Northeast in straight sets.
There you go.
Dell sets near side, looking for Whitlinger. Dug out in the back by Lenhart. See a free ball set back over, though, to the Freeport side. They'll set up their offense. Dell will set now on the back set, and it's going to go straight into the net. And I'll say, Jaden, based on Rubin's reaction, I'll give her credit for a block.
So the loser of this match will be traveling into wine country on Tuesday night. First round is going to be the home gym site for District 10.
Bump set from Whitlinger. Free ball sent by Freeport. Lenhart will try to set up, looking Rubin far side, and another great swing off the wall and down.
And the winner of this match will be Hunting Beavers on Tuesday night. As the state playoffs go, November 19th is the PIAA final. Long way to get to that out at Cumberland Valley High School.
Long way out. Almost everything's at Cumberland Valley this year.
Yeah. Everything brand new at Cumberland Valley, too.
50-50 ball to net is going to be controlled by Freeport, and they're going to tap it into the donut hole, and Russo will get another kill as a result.
Yeah, Cumberland Valley doing football, soccer, volleyball.
But Freeport and soccer are not at the same facility, correct?
Excuse me?
They're not the same facility, though.
No, not for soccer. Soccer's a different, same campus, but different facility. They have its own soccer facility.
Lenhart back set, close to the net, tap over the top, and Rubin's going to get the kill out of it. Sprawling effort by Selker, couldn't quite get to it. How about Rubin avoiding the net, though?
That's exactly where I was going with that, too. Touching it over and then somehow not running into the net. She goes back to serve.
Dell will set near side, a little bit behind Whitlinger. Lenhart was able to dig it out, and this hit on second touch. Free ball sent back over to the Shenango side, and it's going to be another swing in the middle. Josie Russo starting to light it up.
Actually, that was Helgren with the hit. Number 14.
14, not 24.
Yes. Russo's just a tad taller.
That makes a little more sense.
Every once in a while I do.
7-4 is the score. Make it 7-5, as that was a tough one close to the net. Lenhart ended up getting called for double contact as she tried to set it up from a tough spot. Rubin on serve receive. Lenhart will set for Fedrizzi far side, and it's another kill right down the line. Fedrizzi 15, Rubin 19.
Wow. Here comes Maria Bryant chasing the ball all over the gymnasium to try to track it down. Also on the basketball team is Maria. You mentioned earlier, 8th in the discus.
And 5th in shot put as well. She serves it up, having to tap it over on second touch. There was Grace Beach, and they're going to get a free ball right back. It's Freeport. They're going to set to the near side. Cross-court effort. Dug out initially by DeCarbo, but the ball's going to go up into the stands. Hefty swing there from Cassidy Dell.
Hefty? That was ridiculous. Boy, did she get all that one. I didn't know how DeCarbo got her hands on it.
Shenango 8-5, but Freeport serving.
8-6.
8-6, excuse me. That sounds better. They hadn't put the point up there yet. How about Fadrizi going to the back corner? She saw the defense creeping up. She just taps it over the top to the back line.
Actually, this is Lawrence County SportsNet. That didn't sound good. we could be homers a little bit here.
Yeah. We're just enjoying good volleyball right now more than anything. I'll tell you that much.
It's been a fun match.
Maddie Long will serve. Soylitz digs it out. Grace will set it up, and a little off-speed swing, if there's such a thing, from Cassidy Dell. Didn't look like she got all of it, but placed it right to the back corner.
Yeah, just right back. Maddie Long, part of the basketball team at Shenango also. The Soylitz to serve.
Lenhart. Back set, looking for Dreezy off the wall and down. Right side kill. How about using the block to her advantage? Hitting it at an angle, there's no way that they could get and keep it in play. Now Fadrizi to serve. Soylitz digs. They'll set. Backline swing, looking for the donut hole. DeCarbo sliding in to make the stop. Lenhart looking for a second contact kill. Not unable to get one there. Through the wall, Buccelli got a piece of it. How about getting out of the way is Maria Bryan as she sprawled to keep the play alive. Good swing from Russo in the middle for a kill.
Both teams bringing their best here in set number 4. Yeah, a lot of volleyball to go. Shenango trailing 2-1 here in set number 4.
But they lead set 4 10-8. Rubin trying to add to that, so it's read by Freeport. Punched up by Cassidy Dell. Swing from the back line, goes straight into the net, though. It'll be a point for Shenango.
Well, I thought maybe Buccelli got a piece of that, but just went into the net. From my angle, I thought maybe Buccelli got the block.
Well, our stats are unofficial, so I'm game for that.
Yeah.
I'll give her credit for her second door and concrete block. Bump set to the near side, close to the net and too close to the net. And it'll be another point for Shenango. Schreckengoss couldn't get to it. 12-8. Shenango has not trailed in this set.
Yeah, you mentioned that Schreckengoss name, and Coach Phillips said, we'd like to keep the family around a while.
We also have a Sylvia Kreitzer, a sophomore, who can rotate in at times. Claire Kreitzer, big name. She's still playing big at the collegiate level. Another missed hit from Freeport, and the legs get crossed for Coach Phillips. When's the time to take another and punch the insurance timeout after another missed hit? Not yet.
Yeah, he's shouting out instructions right now. Always has that ball cap on, says that Coach Phillips.
Service error from Elise Lenhart as this one drifts long. Still a 4-point advantage for the Cats.
Yeah, Sylvia Kreitzer's older sister, Claire, is a junior volleyball player at Juniata College, 2-time All-State libero for Freeport.
Oh, my goodness. She was so much fun to watch on the back line. As is Rubin, though, in the front line. She twisted the entire body around to get to that ball. Somehow DeCarbo keeps this one alive. Play still going. Another dig for Shenango. Rubin off the wall and down for the kill. Mark that one down as a Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game nominee for about 10 different players and 10 different reasons. Rubin finishes it off.
We don't have 10 shirts to hand out, but we'll find them.
I got a bunch in the car. Don't you worry. 14-9. DeCarbo's serve goes long. All of a sudden, the service errors are starting to add up for Shenango. That's 9. 7 on the other side for Freeport.
Yeah, Claire Kreitzer is here today. She's one of the assistant coaches.
That is right. Back set, looking for Rubin. She goes cross-court, dug out in the back by Dell to the far side, trying to go cross-court on the sharp angle. Lenhart was waiting for it. Rubin down the line. Dell again digs. Free ball or a roll shot actually will be sent over to the Shenango side. Lenhart finally able to set, looking for Rubin. It's blocked by Freeport, but that's going to be a double hit. It went straight into the net on the Freeport side. Kill for Rubin.
And that's what you needed to take advantage of. The Freeport with a misplay there, and Rubin took advantage of it, gets the point, 5-point lead for Shenango.
15 serving 10 in set number 4. Shenango needs to win to set up and create the short game. They get a free ball. Fedrizzi with a chance. Soyless with a nice dig. Perfect positioning for that swing. Going the other way is Whitlinger. Well read by Shenango. Fedrizzi will try again, and she kind of mistimed the jump on that one. Hits it into the net.
She hasn't made many mistakes today.
Does have 17 kills. Puts her over the 1,000 career kill mark. And miss hit on the serve here from Leah Schreckengoff.
Yeah, look, that wasn't the best serve in the world there.
2 more matches will be played here today at the UPMC Event Center. 3A and 4A championships. You'll hear Lee Moan back on the air for the nightcap for the North Allegheny game. This swing from Cassidy Dell took a deflection at the wall, and giving chase was Rubin, but could not come up with it.
Yeah, one of our personnel here are news said, yeah, they told us we should be out of here by 7 o'clock. They said it only takes 1 5-set match to take that, to put that aside, and that's what's going to be happening here.
We're already there with this 4-set match. There's no way the 3A game will be starting as scheduled.
No.
Pinballing around, free ball sent back to the Freeport side, but a miss hit from Dell. She got a set from Beach that was maybe a little closer to the net than she anticipated. Hit it right into the net.
Yeah, Coach Phillips saying higher, higher.
Into the game, Maddie Long. She serves for Shenango with a 5-point lead, and she serves it long, does Maddie Long.
You mentioned it earlier. Too many service errors right now.
That's the 4th of this set alone, but Shenango still holds a 4-point advantage in set number 4. Freeport with the 2-1 advantage in the match. Yellowjackets with the serve. Lenhart, back set, and a great swing and down for Fedrizzi. Great swing from the near side. Now she goes back to serve. Jump serve. Fairly clears over the net. Dug out by Freeport. Dell sets to the back line. Dug out by DeCarbo. Bump set coming from Fedrizzi. Looking for Rubin. She looks for the donut hole and finds it.
Nice adjustment there by Rubin. Wasn't the best set in the world. But she was able to find that donut hole, as you said, James, and get the kill.
Unofficially at 22 kills now for Kylie Rubin. Timeout called by Freeport. Let's step aside real quick as well here at lcsportsnet.com.
Wherever you're going, Axe can get you there. The bowling alley, beauty salon, and even the library. Axe can get you there safely. The grocery store, the pharmacy, and the bank. Axe can get you there comfortably. Going to work, visiting a friend, or just to relax at the park. Axe can get you there affordably. Axe is here to get you there safely, comfortably, and affordably. Choose Axe as your driving service and give us a call to schedule a ride.
Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services in western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. This Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
Back to the action with a 6-point advantage out of the timeout. Shenango back in possession. Rubin, her attempt towards the middle, dug out by Schreck and Goss. Big swing in the middle from Russo. Well defensed by the Cats. Now back to the Jacket side. How about that? A second touch swing. Kathleen Dell says, I'm just going to take care of that one. That's when you have your setter who can also swing it. Perfectly done by Dell. Lenhart setting for Rubin on the far side. Somehow getting a hand to it was Dell. She's now stepped up her game in a big way these last couple of points. Rubin to cross-court effort, and he'll make it work again. Right now, Shenango doing a good job of mixing near side, far side with their sets and really keeping Freeport's defense off balance, Lee.
Yeah, and Rubin just doing a great job as she's on that front line right now, Justin.
5 points away from forcing the set number 5. Elise Lenhart serves it up, and another one, though, into the net. 5 service errors in this set.
Way too many.
Somehow they're surviving it, Lee.
Yeah, that's...
Somehow.
Yeah, as of right now, they're surviving it. Selker to serve.
DeCarbo on serve receive. Bump set this time from Lenhart into the middle for Rubin. Well read just to punch it up in the air by Schreckengoss. To the near side it goes, and it's going to be a kill right down the line for Lena Whitlinger. That's her first kill of this set, believe it or not, Lee.
Yeah, we failed to mention that Sydney Selker, very good softball player. Hit 483 over last year with 7 home runs. She went to the RMU softball camp over the summer also.
Multi-sport athlete. She loves seeing them. Bump set from Sawyerlitz to the far side. It's partially blocked at the net by Buccelli and Rubin. Now Rubin will try to swing, going towards the back line. Dug out by Freeport. They'll set near side. Again, looking for Whitlinger. Rubin reads it in the donut hole. She's going to get another chance to swing at it. Dug out by Sawyerlitz, but it's going to hit off of the roof and down for another Kylie Rubin kill.
The Wildcats just 3 away. 4 away, so 21-16.
DeCarbo trying to make it 3 away. Dell sets middle, looking for Russo off the wall and down for a kill.
And Russo will have a seat after that kill.
That quick hitter, LaRusso, is certainly working this set. She had 4 kills in the first 3 sets combined, 4 in this set number 4.
And a great speech will go back to serve.
Junior setter with the left-handed knuckleball serve. Beautiful. Somehow Rubin was able to get to it, but then she's blocked at the wall. Combination Whitlinger and I believe it was Hadley Helgren there as well.
Yep. All starts with the
another good knuckleball serve. DeCarbo struggles with it. Free ball coming from Shenango. Freeport gets into their offense. They'll set near side, and it's going to be dug out on a great swing again from Whitlinger. Federici, though, after the dig, has to send the free ball over. Dell again, this time sets middle. Blocked on the attempt from Hadley Helgren. Rubin in control now. She's blocked at the wall. Shenango still in control. Again. Rubin wants it again. It's deflected. Still in possession in Freeport. Whitlinger near side. Dug out by Lenhart. Rubin will try again towards the back line. Dug out by the Yellowjackets. Near side, Whitlinger with a swing. Federici this time with the dig. Bump set this time. Free ball sent over to Freeport side. Dell will try to set the offense up. She goes to the donut hole on second touch and gets a huge point for the Jackets.
What a great decision. Looked like the slams were coming, but the second touch, donut hole. Great decision by Freeport right there. And a Boston Insurance timeout.
A smart one taken, by Coach Dugan. We'll keep it right here at lcsportsnet.com. Kathleen Dell with 12 kills in the match, but none bigger than that one right there. Acting as the setter that time and just tapping it into the open area when everybody was least expecting it. Winner will take on the runner-ups from District 10. That's the Corey Beavers.
The Corey Beavers.
And the champions in straight sets earlier today, Northeast. That's where the loser of this match will be traveling for the first round matches on Tuesday, correct?
Yes, Tuesday night. Or late. Well, it depends. Probably 7 o'clock since it's pretty close proximity. Having the home district advantage, the champions do.
As long as the home gym is deemed playable by the PIAA.
That's the key, too, because sometimes in the single way you will not have a big enough gymnasium to host.
Out of the timeout, back to serve will be Grace Beach. The lead is down to 2 here in set 4, and somehow off the chest, able to keep it alive is DeCarbo, and then no one there in the middle. A gifted point for Shenango, as it just found the donut hole on a free ball.
I do not know how DeCarbo is almost self-defense there, keeping that ball alive.
Freeport fans asking for a lift or a double touch. I think it was pretty clean, actually, just
off her shoulder.
Yeah. 3 points away now is Shenango from forcing set 5. Not if Elena Whitlinger has anything to say about it. Right down the line.
She's been fun to watch today.
She now leads Freeport with 13 kills, Dell with 12, Russo with 8.
Whitlinger, only a sophomore.
First team all-section as a sophomore. The Freeport team, 3A champions a year ago, lost one senior from that squad. Down in 2A this year. But number 2 seeded Shenango giving them all they can handle, but they give a free ball back to Freeport on this possession, and they're going to get a kill out of it on the Yellowjackets, as this one ends up in the third row. Whitlinger starting to feel it. 22-21, and there it is, last couple of points. You've been asking for it, and you heard Dugan talking about it before the game. Coach Dugan said you can't give up the free balls, Lee.
There's without a doubt. Unfortunately, they did that time, so the place gets quiet now for the serve.
Schreckengoff to serve, a short serve. Rubin diving for it and barely getting to it in time, but there has to be a free ball as a result because of the great serve. In the middle with the set and the kill. We're back tied up as Hadley Helgren gets that one.
Waiting for a bunch of insurance timeout, but not yet. But starting with the serve. You got to communicate.
Coach Phillips saw a little opening on that last serve and gave the notification, hey, try it right here. And a great serve that was put up by Leah Schreckengoff. She goes back again. Freeport team dressed in the beachwear. They're excited. They get an overpass from Rubin, but unable to capitalize as Freeport. Can Federici capitalize? It's blocked at the wall. Now back to the Freeport side. Rubin gets a dig on a big swing. Lenhart runs into the net.
Again, starts with a great serve by Schreckengoss right now. She's going towards Rubin right now low. The bunch insurance timeout, but great serve. It's setting up everything. Shenango having problems with it. With the overpasses, Freeport takes advantage. They now have a 1-point lead in trying to become the 2A champion.
Yeah, and special thanks to our friends at Pontius Insurance. Request a quote for auto, home, business, or life insurance by going to PontiusInsurance.com. And again, thanks to our friends at Doran Concrete. Yes, seniors of both these teams really laying the foundation for their respective squads when it comes to your residential or commercial concrete services. You need a team you can rely on. Call Doran Construction for your free estimate today. DoranConcrete.com.
Julia George going around trying to get this team up right now. Giving everybody high fives, being the emotional leader on the floor right now for Shenango.
We had the situation in set 3, 23-22 with Freeport serving. Freeport was able to get the last 2 points on serve. Shenango, big point here. They go at Rubin again. Better serve receive. Back set, though, and nothing Rubin can do. Free ball towards the donut hole. Back set for Freeport to the far side. Rubin digs it out. Lenhart, better set this time. For Federici, far side. Dug out by the Yellowjackets. To the near side it comes. Blocked at the wall off of the swing from Dell. DeCarbo. Bump set from Federici. Rubin has to send it over. Beach will set near side looking for Dell. Off the net and dug out by DeCarbo. Another bump set. Push towards the back corner. Freeport in control. Too many free opportunities for the Jackets. Dell over the top of the donut hole and no one there.
Red zone match point coming for Freeport. Freeport fans on their feet.
Freeport trailed 22-20. when Schreckengoff went back to the service line. She's rattled off 4 straight service points. And now the sophomore serving for the match in the WPIAL Championship. Rubin on serve receive. They'll set it back to her, and she wasn't ready for it, but it's going to work out again. She's just finding the opening.
Big break for the Shenango right there. A free ball, a floater over that fell in the middle of nowhere. Freeport miscommunicated. And now they'll look to the ceiling and a big smile from Maria Bryant.
And I think Coach Phillips will take his Pontius Insurance timeout.
Try to put a little ice out there.
The last 3 or 4 points, the Shenango offense hasn't been able to get in sync, Lee. They've gotten bailed out, honestly, on a couple of free balls that have found the opening in the middle of the floor, but
yeah, ball's not going forward, it's going backwards, unfortunately. And then Rubin just saying that they're not going to take a chance, just going to just send it over. And Freeport's doing a nice job setting things up. So let's see if Bryant can come up with a big serve. But right now for Freeport, you want to tic-tac-toe and end it right now.
All starts with a serve coming from Maria Bryant.
Big smile on her face.
Yeah, again, this team's been loose all match, and you love seeing it. But now you got to come up with your best serve of the match for the junior. They're going to back set towards the far side. Cross court. Bryant able to dig it out. Bump set. Fadrizi just has to send it back to the back line. Freeport back in control. They will set again to the far side, trying to tap for the donut hole. DeCarlo keeps it alive, but it comes to us out of play. There it is, your WPIAL champions, the Freeport Yellowjackets, 3 sets to 1 over Shenango. 19-25, 25-18, 25-22, and 25-23. Back-to-back champions, 3A last year, 2A this year. Freeport champions again.
What a great match, though.
Incredible match. 1 over the 2 in 3 sets to 1 fashion. Let's step aside. We'll come back on the Tri-County Principals post-game show in a moment. It's the Class 2A Volleyball Championship here at lcsportsnet.com.
Joseph's Marketplace is Newcastle's favorite family-owned hometown grocery store and coffee shop. Fresh meats and produce, full-line deli, homemade foods, and much more. Joseph's Marketplace has hot foods prepared every day. They also have Newcastle favorites like grape leaves, hummus, and wedding soup available daily. Follow Joseph's Marketplace on Facebook and Instagram for daily updates or stop in to see what's cooking each day. Come hang out at the brand new cafe and bakery, full of great coffee, drinks, sandwiches, snacks, sweets, and free Wi-Fi. In a rush, go to josephsnc.com and place your cafe order online. Joseph's Marketplace, family owned and operated since 1915.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $25 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and or all therapies necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between, let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
In need of a lawyer? Contact Medore Bonner Law, a boutique firm offering tailored legal services and over 120 years legal experience. County residents with strong family ties to the community, Jason Medore and Michael Bonner, established Medore Bonner Law to provide clients with legal expertise and personal attention. Guided by their professional staff, you can feel confident your rights will be protected. Call attorneys Jason Medore or Michael Bonner, or visit MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
Looking to buy, sell, or rent in Lawrence County? Get Realtor Michael Kirkwood Jr. in your starting lineup today. Michael Kirkwood Jr. of Castle Realty caters to buyers, sellers, and renters of Lawrence County and the surrounding areas. Call Michael Kirkwood Jr. at 724-301-1482 today. Check out his current listings or list your home at castle-realty.com. People you know, people you trust.
Has your child's early education slowed down or even paused due to the pandemic? This is crucial time you can't get back. LCAP can keep your little learner on track for success. We have options for working and non-working parents with in-person childcare and age-appropriate virtual learning to keep them busy and engaged. Parents, don't hit pause on early learning. Lawrence County Community Action Partnership can jumpstart their future. Learn more at lcap.org.
Award ceremony happening here at the UPMC Events Center. Class 2A championship. 2C Shenango took the first set at 19-25, but then 3 straight sets won by Freeport. They are defending champions, and they are back-to-back champions now in high school volleyball. Lee Moan alongside, I'm James Dotson. Freeport, the top seed, the top team in the state. Shenango gave them a run for it here in the early going as we begin our Tri-County Principals post-game show. Lee, a fun match to be a part of today.
Yeah, nothing to be ashamed of for Shenango. They came in as that number 2 seed, and great effort for sure. Give credit to Freeport. They came back with a strong second set, which propelled them to this third and fourth set. But great effort by Ruben, Fedrizzi, and the whole team, and Coach Dugan. Nothing to be ashamed of, and I'm sure they'll be ready to play on Tuesday night.
The stats coming in. Let's get our Joseph Marketplace stat recap as Shenango getting their medals out there on the court right now. Kylie Rubin leading the way, a match-high 28 kills in the match. Emily Fedrizzi with 18 kills. Julia George with 2, and McKenna Emmerich with 1 to round out the attacking line for Shenango. For Freeport on the other end, Elena Whitlinger and Cassidy Dell, 16 kills apiece to lead the way. Josie Russo also in double figures, finishes with 10 kills, 6 each then for Hadley Helgren and Sydney Selker, 4 for Leah Schreckengoss. But it was Schreckengoss serving at the end. What was it, 4 straight service points down the stretch to be able to get the win for Freeport, as the Shenango seniors are going to head out there and get their second place trophy from Mr. Mike McDonald, the chair of the volleyball committee. It's a bittersweet silver medal, but I'll tell you what, the team was loose all day. They played well, and they went toe-to-toe the entire way with this top-ranked team in the state.
Yeah, it's tough to put a smile on your face out there when you're accepting a silver medal, but nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, you definitely want gold in every situation, but it's a great effort by the Shenango Wildcats here today as they pose for their pictures right now. Shenango fans on their feet, and just a great job by the Shenango Wildcats here today.
And you saw, multiple times, Coach Rubin and Coach Phillips, just a mutual respect between them, going and talking to each other between that throughout the course of this one. As the medals are being awarded now to the Freeport Yellowjackets, we got a couple awards we have to give out here as well, Lee. We'll start with our LCAP Player of the Game award, and 28 kills. How can you not give it to Miss Kylie Rubin?
Yeah, Kylie Rubin, just a fantastic effort when she just put this team on her shoulders all day long, and probably a great match for sure. Lawrence County Community Action Partnership's proud to present the Player of the Game to Kylie Rubin of the Shenango Wildcats. LCAP and the Lawrence County SportsNet. We're proud to honor Kylie for today's Player of the Game. She'll receive a customized T-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of being named today's Player of the Game. To view the full list of this year's Player of the Game, you go online to lcsportsnet.com, click on Player of the Game. So congratulations, Kylie Rubin, for being named today's LCAP Player of the Game. LCAP, you know what, James? They change lives.
They do. Special thanks to all they do for us. A special thanks to this Shenango team. It's been fun to watch them throughout the course of the season. And season's not done for them, by the way. They will take on the champions from District 10 Northeast, the Great Pickers in straight sets. And Freeport will now take on Corey. The Corey Beavers will be coming to the Hive for the first round of the PIAA playoffs. Lee, we do have another award that we need to give out, the Bailey Chiropractic Play of the Game award. And only fitting to give it to Miss Emily Fedrizzi for hitting that milestone 1,000th kill of her career. That is our Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game. Maley Chiropractic proud to present today's Play of the Game award to Shenango's Emily Fedrizzi. She will also receive a customized T-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of tonight's Play of the Game award. You can view today's Play of the Game and all of the plays and players of the game by going to lcsportsnet.com click on Play of the Game at the top. Congratulations, Emily Fedrizzi, on a great career, and for today's Mainly Chiropractic Play of the Game. Let Mainly Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Well, we will do our best to have the match on Tuesday from Wine Country. Do our best to try to get everything we can.
We will.
Unfortunately, we need support.
Yeah, absolutely. So the WPIAL rights owned by the Trib Live High School Sports Network that we are a affiliate with, so we are able to do these games not for free, but a lot more easily than the paying extra fees that go along with the PIAA championship that goes straight to the PIAA. So with that in mind, if you are a parent, a fan, or a family member of the Shenango Wildcats, or if you're listening and a fan of the Freeport Yellowjackets and you want your team to be covered throughout the state playoffs, please give us a call. Visit us online, lcsportsnet.com for Freeport. Call the Trib Live High School Sports Network and see what kind of sponsorship opportunity we can do to help get these games on the air, because we would love to be able to follow Shenango into the state tournament and hopefully watch them go far on the, the path to Cumberland Valley. We don't have a good one for it at this point, but we would love to be able to make that happen.
To travel down the pike.
That's travel down the pike. That's a good way to put it. Freeport out there receiving their gold medals, their champions yet again. We thank everybody here at UPMC Event Center for all they've done for us, our friends at Trib Live working with us and getting us set up, Mr. Ethan Roy as well here for all their great stuff, getting us lined up courtside for this championship match. 2 more coming today that you can check out at tribhssn.triblive.com. Lee, a final thought real quick before we sign off.
2 very, very good volleyball teams for sure, and great respect for each volleyball program. They played a great job by both these schools, and good luck to both of them as they move on to the PIAA state tournament.
We appreciate everybody here. Thanks, Mac, out there, Mike McDonough, for all he's done, and we thank everybody here at lcsportsnet.com for all they've done for us all year long. Final one last time, 3-1, Freeport over Shenango in the Class 2A WPIAL Championship. For Lee Moan, Heather Walters shooting the photos, I'm James Dotson saying so long for now. We'll be back next week with more playoff action in high school football. Thank you for tuning in this afternoon at lcsportsnet.com.
Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home.